Drew's House, Joppa Afternoon Drive. We got another best of show here coming at you. We try to get some of these musicians on that have done such great performances on our show throughout the year. Try to keep it to some of the ones that have been recent, but we try to mix in as many new ones as we possibly can. And let's get right to it here. A few of my favorite guys were in the house. We had the Jacob McCurdy Trio. Steve Dennis and Alex Calabrese were in with him. They play a lot together, and Jacob is releasing a bunch of new music, including this song. Let's jump right into it with Feels Like Home from the Jacob McCurdy Trio.
I don't need no money to put a smile on my face. You're just the sweetest honey, drowning in cheap lemonade. I don't need no promise to tell me you're gonna stay. It's getting grisly, baby. Let's you and me have a date. Give me something to groove to. Goes down smooth like it used to. Back porch sipping, baby. Sunset slipping away. And all of the time in the world, you know, we could stay till we're just bones. And every time that I'm with you, I know to live in your eyes, it feels like home. Live to the birds and the bees. I don't mind getting stoned. It's getting harder to breathe. Your love is filling my lungs. Give me something to groove to. Goes down smooth like it used to. Back porch sipping, baby. Sunset slipping away. And all of the time in the world, you know, we could stay till we're just bones. And every time that I'm with you, I know to live in your eyes, it feels like home. And all of the time in the world, you know, all of the time. Time in the world, you know, and we could stay till we're just bones. And every time that I'm with you, I know to live in your eyes, it feels like home. And all of the time in the world, you know, we could stay till we're just bones. And every time that I'm with you, I know to live in your eyes, it feels like home.
All right, good guys. They're always some of my favorite shows when Jacob, Steve, and Alex come into the house, whether they're together or individuals. So good luck to those boys. Hope you're doing well out there. We will see you soon. Next up, let's go to the guy who made it to the finals of the Seabrook Idol competition. We filmed it. I was lucky enough to judge a bunch of these. A very fun project, the Seabrook Idol. But Rich Amorum, let's let Rich take it away with one here.
The song's called Modern Romance.
Would you think about it? The heart you're breaking, holding on like it's your last breath. What you need ain't what you want. And do you wanna talk about it? Would you rather let go, holding on, so much lost? Just remember, our paths they cross. Just remember our paths they crossed. And these days it's so filler. Modern romance is found in your mirror, but you don't love yourself enough. So you play with your favorite lover, 'cause you know there will always be another. But they'll never love enough. There are so many moving pieces in a person's world, but no thought, no more thought, it comes so easily. One would think it was barred. We used to be so much more, lovers of old, so much more. I've been told your love is bought and sold. Everything you do, everything you see, and the people that you meet are just faces on a screen. You think modern romance is in a little screenshot, and you find yourself so lost, and all you want is love, but you're in the dark. And these days it's so filler. Modern romance is found in your mirror, but you don't love yourself enough. Oh yeah. So you play with your favorite lover, 'cause you know there will always be another. They'll never love enough, yeah. In these days it's so filler. Modern romance is found in your mirror.
All right, Rich Amorum, congratulations on your great run at Seabrook Idol, and I see you're playing everywhere out there, so keep rolling, Rich. We'll see you back in the studio soon. Let's go next to Jay Pasaros. He's one of our favorites. I think I try to mix him in on these so much because he was like one of the first musical guests on this show. And, you know, he's kind of taken off into superstardom now, playing with Three Dog Night and all these other big bands out there. But Jay Pasaros, this is one of our favorites here. Let's go with Rise When You Fall by Jay Pasaros.
Yeah, they rise when you fall, and you fall with the rest. Yeah, they rise when you fall, and you fall with the fall and you fall with the rest. Yeah, they rise when you fall and you fall with the rest. I'll give it a little while to see what comes and goes. Maybe it's something I'll never get to know. I've seen better times, I know. I've seen the angels, I've shaken their hands, I've been in their homes. Slow to burn, so I may be. I'm still burning, still burning to be free. When the car's in drive and you run out of gas, and the road that you took is unable to pass, and when all of your love is too close to the chest, yeah, you rise when you fall and you fall with the rest. Yeah, they rise when you fall and you fall with the rest. Yeah, they rise when you fall and you fall with the rest.
All right, Jay Pasaris. The one thing about Jay, it's always great when these musicians are great. It's always great when they're better people too, and that's what Jay is. And that's saying something because he's a great musician. You know what? It's become kind of a guy-dominated show here. We try to avoid that. That's a bad job by me. Let's go with, I could use a little piano in my life. How about Hallie Elwell? Let's cue that one up.
If you're lost in this space between giving up and grace, if you could go either way, well, this is a hand on your shoulder. And if you're confused, honestly, I feel it too. So maybe we just sit on a bench somewhere, lean into each other, take a moment to share good company. When your hands that were meant for holding are cramping in their fists, when the rage and the sorrow are fighting for their fix, I will see you, my friend. I got no advice each other, take a moment to share good company. Sometimes words won't do, and all I can offer is to sit with you. Work through what you gotta work through. I got time. I got time. So maybe we just sit on a bench somewhere, lean into each other, take a moment to share good company.
The sweet sounds of Hallie Elwell. It was nice of her to come in. I remember she had to drive away. So I think she was coming in from the city in traffic that day that she was in here, and Hallie did a great job. And that was a lot of fun having her in the house. I just saw her, I was looking at her CD earlier before we did this. So thanks for leaving CDs behind too. We should tell people that. Bring CDs. We like it. Maybe you can sign them for us. Another old friend of the show, Charlie Carozzo. Let's go with this song. We played a lot of Charlie stuff here over the past, but I don't think we've actually done this one on the Best Of show. Charlie Carozzo, Shotgun in the Rain.
Remember when sitting around making plans to blow this town? Beat the man your brother said, don't you ever forget. Dealer said he hear his voice. House on the edge, don't you dare hoist. Back heat of sun, don't you lose your poise. Play the game, make your choice. We pulled it off, girl, wish that teller hadn't died. Hiding out and laying low when will the heat subside. Jake never made it out, last thing I heard him shout. Pray for my sister, boy, won't dare to take that ride. He said, dealer said I hear his voice. House on the edge, don't you dare hoist. Back in the sun, don't you lose your poise. Play the game, make your choice. Grab that train, meet my shotgun in the rain. Jump that boxcar, headed out that mountain chain. We're feeling fine, yo, and never look back, spruce pine. When I get there, we'll be dropping you that dime. He said, dealer said I hear his voice. House on the edge, don't you dare hoist. Back in the sun, don't you lose your poise. Play the game, make your choice. Sand boy, baby, just low railed out of town. We'll meet up and grab a drink, spend the night getting home. We're never looking back, we're pulling up those tracks. Future's bright, look ahead, remember what Jake said. Dealer said I can hear his voice. House on the edge, don't you dare hoist. Back in the sun, don't you lose your poise. Play the game, make your choice. Play the game, make your choice. Play the game, make your choice.
All right, Charlie Carozzo, right there. Always fun to have Charlie in-house. And let's segue right into one of his buddies, Gary Backstrom. They're music partners in a lot of way. Gary was nice enough to come in here. He's a Gloucester boy. And Gary was nice enough to come in and promote his album, the new album, Light in the Dark, play some music off of it. Gary is just one of the best guitar players around out there. Let's hear one from Gary Backstrom.
surrounding me, holding me in their glow. Try to run away, I couldn't go. Because you don't know what you do to me, something you just don't show. How to get you back into my soul. Hypnotize me like you do, baby, you wanna know. Take my breath away again, I'll never go. Straight through my heart, like a bullet through glass. You captured my soul, a voice that I never heard, tells a story I somehow know. I should've known from the very first kiss that you were the one. You were my shelter through the rain and the falling snow. You know, I've seen it, we've been down this road. Sometimes it seems so long. Sometimes I look back, I'll never go. Because you look deep into my open eyes, that's why I sing this song. Hoping that you know you're still the one. Hypnotize me like you do, honey, you wanna know. Take my breath away again, I'll never go. Straight through my heart, like a bullet through glass. You captured my soul, a voice that I never heard, tells a story I somehow know. I should've known from the very first kiss that you were the one. You were my shelter through the rain and the falling snow, falling snow. Straight through my heart, like a bullet through glass. You captured my soul, a voice that I never heard, tells a story I somehow know. I should've known from the very first kiss that you were the one. You were my shelter through the rain and the falling snow. You were my shelter through the rain and the falling snow.
Gary Backstrom, man, great guitar player, and boy, did that man have stories too. I remember he was talking about playing with the Allman Brothers and Derek Trucks. I remember he said Derek Trucks was a cool guy. One of those stories that will always stick with me. Gary Backstrom, great music, great stories. Love that. And we'll end with, let's go a solo Steve Dennis, because I know Steve's out promoting new music right now, which I always give him a hard time. He's one of those guys that likes to hold on to songs and not fire them away and release them. He's finally releasing some music. I give him a hard time for how slow he is. Lighthouse Inn, he played Lighthouse Inn in a very different way, which I always appreciate it when guys come in here and they play versions of songs I have heard before, and then he's not quite, he switched it up. He likes it this way. So Lighthouse Inn by Steve Dennis here to end the show.
Sunrise doesn't hold a candle to your eyes. They lit up my day and night sky. I could lose myself in your eyes. Mexico sky in your eyes. I was honest for the first time, no lies. Quenching my thirst, no surprise. With silver and gold by my side. Tattoo on my left arm, noticed by you. It's a tattoo of a picture that I took of Mother Nature. Delight in your eyes, no surprise, when you see where the earth meets the sky. Don't know what you like till you try. Looking up into me in my eyes. Mexico sky, it's shining in your eye. The Mexico sky keeps shining in your eye. Sadly, I have learned you have a lover. Now we have more in common with each other. Mexico sky in your eyes. I was honest for the first time, no lies. Blind in my sight, no surprise. With crystal like shining green eyes. Mexico, it's the place I first saw you, one piece made of lace. That beautiful sun's been replaced by the beauty you hold in your face.
Good stuff, Steve. Keep rocking on. All right. Hey, thank you, everybody. That was a lot of fun. The best of live at Drew's house, another edition there. We're going to try to keep cranking these out as we go. They're good to have. I think people like hearing the artists, and, you know, it's less me, more artists. So that's always a good thing, right? Make sure you tune in every Tuesday and Thursday. The show airs in Newburyport. Of course, you can catch it on YouTube all the time, and on the, I think people watch it that way a lot, on the podcast version. So however you consume our show, radio, TV, YouTube, whatever it is, we thank you for that. At ncmhub.org. ncmhub.org is the place to find all the shows. You click on the videos, follow the way, you'll see us, and go dig as long. I've heard people say that they dug back and watched 5-10 shows in a row at times. So there you go. That's the best compliment we can get. Thank you to Sarah Hayden, Sarah Blackstone for putting it all together. My name is Drew Moholland, live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive.